This puts Subaru's performance division at a crossroads. Subaru is not in haste to choose one course over another. The courses of pure gasoline engines are not being selected, and neither is a course of just pure electric power. Instead, Subaru has chosen a route through the development of two separate STI design studies. Back in October, Subaru showed off the two STI concepts. The concepts highlighted a blend of Subaru's heritage and new tech, while the future of Subaru performance models are being contemplated through them. When the Subaru Performance-E STI and Subaru Performance-B STI are looked at, more than test cars are seen. Each concept can be thought of as an idea of what a next-generation STI could become, depending on the powertrain that is ultimately chosen by Subaru. The Subaru Performance-E STI is electrically powered and positioned on a bespoke platform. On the other hand, the Subaru Performance-B STI has a gas engine and is propped up by parts from an existing Subaru model. These approaches are viewed as showing two routes for Subaru's performance future. The debut of both vehicles is considered as marking a moment for the Subaru brand and for the Subaru enthusiast community. The Performance-E STI concept is a real showstopper regarding its looks. The Performance-E STI concept is mounted on a unique platform, and plenty of input has been spent on making it sharp in style. Subaru seems so confident to create truly advanced vehicles. That's what the Performance-E STI concept hints at. Its stance, aerodynamic flow, and clean sheet design are presented as part of a new direction. It attempts to move Subaru into new areas. What a battery-powered STI will be able to do is hinted at if approval is granted. The electric concept hints at power, improved handling, and reduced emissions. However, even though reactions to the electric model were warranted, much more debate was caused by the Performance-B STI hatchback among dyed-in-the-wool Subaru enthusiasts. While the electric variant offers new ideas, the Performance-B retains a character from an older era. It retains a gas engine and uses an existing Subaru model, which has caused strong reception within the STI community. Its mechanical character and also its links to Subaru's rally-inspired performance roots have been identified as reasons why it has become an emotional favorite. The car is showing a hatchback layout. Frequent discussion in enthusiast groups and online forums has been generated. Masaki Kobayashi is Product General Manager at Subaru Corporation. In an interview with the Australian online publication Drive, he discussed the rationale behind the twin concept reveal. As Kobayashi states, choice sits at the heart of Subaru's plan. The twin concepts represent a way of trying to get around customer preference without firmly committing early to one powertrain presentation. A choice is being presented. Battery electric vehicles are being developed on the path to carbon neutrality, but it is currently considered that too many customers of performance vehicles still dream of combustion engines. Both avenues are being explored. Kobayashi also said that the reaction from the public will be used in influencing Subaru's decision. The prominence of showing the concepts to consumers for the first time is recognized. A plan to measure interest is in place before a business-viable model is selected. Reaction from enthusiasts, dealers, and regular consumers is expected to frame the next steps of the STI program. It was also noted that the business case for each model has not yet been completed, and that both concepts are understood to carry unique advantages and challenges. As such, it is envisioned that the Performance-B will be less resource and restructuring intensive, since it hooks up to an already existing model and can be done without major technical obstacles. The Performance-B follows the formula which has been followed by earlier STI models. Thus, it allows production to be attained with lower cost and complexity. In the real world, the practicality aspect of the Performance-B gives it an advantage in terms of feasibility. especially so as automakers are now burdened by increasing development costs and changing regulations. The Performance-E is a chance for Subaru to remake its image of performance in the era where everything moves to electrification. The electric STI would necessitate a tailor-made battery pack, high-output motors, and dedicated cooling. Depending on the final configuration, a partnership with a supplier able to provide EV components focused on performance is needed. The Performance-E project would be very expensive and highly challenging from a technical point of view. This kind of project would mean strong innovation centered on future mobility. Setting a new benchmark for Subaru could be achieved, as well as a foothold in the growing performance EV market. Each direction is promising benefits. Driving enthusiasts will be excited about the combustion-powered Performance-B. Subaru's rally heritage and mechanical character flow into the Performance-B. A shift toward clean performance technology represents the Performance-E. Global emissions goals, along with rising demand for electric performance cars, go hand in hand with the Performance-E. Subaru is keeping both paths open now, a situation showing the uncertainty felt by many performance brands in the rapidly changing landscape that is automotive. Engineering factors and cost are considered important, but it is public feeling that can sway the final decision. Fans are rather passionate. Over the years, a following has been cultivated for the STI badge, and customer expectation alignment will be paramount for the next generation. Releasing both concepts into the wild for public review appears to be evidence that the audience is both known and appreciated. A cultural decision, more than solely a technological one, is being framed, as it decides if the next STI retains a gasoline tradition or is destined to move into electric performance. The debate continues. Preferences are being heard across the markets, from some interest in the direction of Performance-E to others insisting that the very identity of the STI brand was tied to the sound, feel, and mechanical experience of a boxer engine. Either route has been said to be considered, so long as customer interest and a sustainable business case meet. Which direction receives the most enthusiasm will determine the future of the STI badge. The dual concept strategy by Subaru is regarded as providing an immediate influence on customers in determining the performance path the brand should take. The decision is one to be taken seriously. The next STI will either arrive with electric torque or with the familiar rumble of a combustion boxer engine. And that depends on the performance community. A choice that is compelling is being presented to the enthusiasts. A bold move into electric performance or a refined continuation of gas-powered tradition. Its next chapter for the STI badge will come by whichever path gains the greatest support at this moment in Subaru's performance history.